Hi, welcome to Rotten Rebel. I'm here with Sandra Solomon Fragrance.
Hi everyone.
And today we are going to compare these two. The classic, the bestseller, Armani Acqua di Gio, the EDT, against the brand new 2022 release, Acqua di Gio EDP. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
So let's spray on the EDT. So yeah, the EDT has been around since 1996. It's a bestseller. Pretty much every man has either tried it out or owns it. So yeah, pretty much everyone knows how it smells like. So how do you feel about it?
Very sharp citrusy opening, and to me this has never been something groundbreaking, unique, and different to everything else.
So I'm gonna quickly read out notes. We have lime, lemon, bergamot, jasmine, orange, mandarin, orange, and neroli. So quite a citrusy opening.
Yes.
And then we have those C notes: jasmine, cologne, peach, freesia. Oh my God, so many notes. Hyacinth, cyclamen, rosemary, violet, coriander, nutmeg, rose, and mignonette. No idea what that is.
Okay.
White musk, cedar, oak moss, patchouli, and amber. So yeah, I agree with you that it's really citrusy.
Yeah.
It's fresh. It has those C notes.
Yes.
So it is definitely like a marine / aquatic kind of scent.
Yeah.
With the really citrusy brightness at the top.
Yeah, it's kind of green, bright, herbal to me as well.
Yes, definitely. There's like this aromatic herbal side to it. Do you like that side of it, or?
As you might know, freshies are not my favorites, and green fragrances are not my favorites either. So it definitely doesn't smell bad, but it doesn't make me go crazy.
So this is interesting because even though I sort of always enjoyed the EDT, it has never been like my thing. I understand why it's so popular because it is a really, really good scent.
Yes.
But it's just not my kind of really good scent. I can enjoy it, I can put it on, and that's sort of the way I've been thinking about it for quite some time. But right now I feel it's different than what I remember it being. So I gotta give it credit for actually being better than what I sort of almost always been thinking about it.
Yes, and I have to agree with you because this was the fragrance that every teenage guy wore when I was a kid. And this was the fragrance that the cool guys had on, unlike my older sister's boyfriends and stuff. And when I think about that fragrance, I mean, everybody loved it back then, but it has felt kind of old school vintage to me, and I was like, oh, are we going to do Acqua di Gio EDT? Why? But now I can agree, this smells better than I remember, and I don't know if it's because they have changed something or if my nose just had.
So how do you feel about the opening of the EDT?
It's
Is it
fresh,
a big like, a massive
fresh, green, herbal, not my kind of fragrance. It doesn't smell bad. It's a like, but nothing more. Yeah.
Okay, and I am going to agree. This is maybe a bit stronger than just a like. So it's a nice like, let's put it that way. So yeah, let's move on to the EDP, the opening. Please do spray it on, and I'm gonna quickly read up the notes. So what we have here is C notes: green mandarin, clary sage, lavender, geranium, mineral notes, vetiver, and patchouli.
Yeah. And
So how do
I'm
you
gonna
feel
say,
about this one?
to me, it's pretty similar, but it feels maybe a bit warmer, a little bit less sharp, and fuller in some way.
Okay.
But
And
still very close to the EDT.
the citrusy top definitely feels changed in this one. And maybe not less busy, which it is, since it doesn't have that many citrusy notes as the original.
No.
It feels a bit, may I say, maybe smoother or more condensed.
Yeah.
So where the EDT is sort of a more busy and pushing itself outwards a bit more, this feels more sort of a smooth in a way.
Yeah.
There's definitely that lavender, clary sage, and geranium side to it, which I feel is really, really nice. But what I do enjoy about this one is that slight hint of something floral
Yeah.
that is sort of swirling around. That part might not be the most obvious one to a lot of noses, but that part of it is something I really, really enjoy about this one. It definitely has a more modern touch to it. It feels like a more minimalistic version of the original. They stripped away those things that my nose at least, and I guess a lot of other people's noses associated with the original.
Yeah.
And done in a way that like 99.9% of people on planet Earth is going to enjoy. I really understand what they were going for here. They were like, okay, we need to do a new version of this one because this is our best seller. It smells amazing, most people love it, so we can't do anything less than this. And they wanted to make it really mass appealing in a really nice way, and I believe they did just that. So, based on the opening, how do you feel about the EDP?
I think the opening is better than the EDT, but it's still not the kind of fragrance that really gets me going.
This is tough, but I think I actually enjoy, even though the original feels more strong, if I may say so, or fuller and all that. I do enjoy the minimalistic sort of approach that they took with the opening of the EDP.
Yeah, that's better.
And I do enjoy that sort of a more modern take on that Acqua di Gio DNA. Yeah. So I prefer the EDP, and I really enjoy the opening. I feel the opening is really, really nice. So let's move on to the dry down. So I'm not sure I mentioned it, but we prepared these fragrance strips. So we have the dry down. So let's sniff the dry down of the EDT. How do you feel about this one?
I was about to say, this smells like... No, I'm not going to say anything stupid about this fragrance because so many people like it. But this is very close to cleaning. Cleaning, what do you say? Cleaner, window cleaner.
Okay, wow. And yeah, a lot of people who are not that much into sort of a citrusy or freshies have that sort of the same reaction. So maybe it's a window cleaner or some kind of cleaning solution or whatever it is. But I like it. It's a marine fragrance. It smells good. It smells fresh. I still don't think you can go wrong with it.
No.
So what are you gonna give the EDT, the dry down?
It is still just a light to me.
Okay.
And no, it's not bad. And I can totally see why people use it because it's an easy reach. I mean, you can use it for whenever, doing whatever. But I really think that if you are going to spend money on a fragrance, go with something that actually does something extra. And this is like flat. It falls flat for me.
Okay. And I know some of you out there are going to be like, how dare she?
Yes,
and
I know.
How dare this dude talk about this classic one? But we are not saying it's a bad one.
No.
We're just saying that this is maybe not our cup of tea. And I'm gonna say this. Throughout the years, whenever I put the EDT on, the reaction has not been the most epic one. Let's put it that way. So this is, to me, at least in my experience, this is a fragrance that a lot of guys enjoy on themselves. They feel it smells amazing. But that's not the case with women.
No.
They don't find it to be super attractive. No. Sure, there are women out there who feel this is a fantastic scent for men, but I don't feel they are in a majority. But regardless, we wear fragrances for ourselves, but I do understand that you don't find it like an attractive or exciting scent.
Exciting. And I think that this is, as I said, it's so easy to use. And if you are just looking to smell clean, not make an impression or stand out or something, you just want to smell clean and smell like something that most people would think is pleasant. Yeah, this is a great one. But if you want to do something extra or make an impression or state something with how you smell, this is not the one you put on.
No, I agree. So I think I'm going to copy you in the sense that this is a like for me as well. Maybe a really nice like as well. So let's head on to the EDP dry down. How do you feel about this one?
Definitely better. More kind of sauvage vibes to it. Like a hint of sauvage EDT. And I'm guessing maybe it's the lavender and clary sage that is in the mix now.
So I'm going to link to my review of Armani Acqua di Gio EDP above. Please do make sure you check that one out after you're done with this video. But it's interesting that it seems like this one is growing on me. So I really enjoyed it. but I enjoy it more now. It just feels really nice. It's not the strongest of fragrances, and I do understand why a lot of people feel that this might be something that is not that exciting and all that.
No.
But when you overspray this one, those sort of subtle notes become a lot stronger, and you can get a better sort of a feel and vibe from them. And I feel this is a really, really well-made release. I enjoy this one way more now than when I did my review of it, which was really quite recently. So yeah, I really enjoy the dry down. What are you gonna give the dry down in terms of likes? Or like, is it a massive like? A decent like?
It is better than the EDT because it's a bit more, a bit less messy.
Okay.
It's more simple. It's strong like.
Whoa,
Yes.
whoa, that is pretty good coming from you.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
nice.
still not so good.
So the EDT is what it is. It's exactly like a lot of guys remember it being. A lot of guys has it in their fragrance collection, and a lot of guys will have it for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
I enjoy the EDT. The EDP to me has a bit of that sort of Acqua di Gio DNA in it, but it feels way more minimalistic. It feels way more simple or condensed. And I think it's really exciting the way they sort of made it a bit bright with the clary sage, lavender and geranium blend.
Yeah.
To me, the EDP is a true beauty. I really enjoy it, and I am glad that they made it this way, because I was really hoping for them to release a more modern version of the original.
Yeah.
So I always enjoyed, since they released Profondo, that one to me was the more modern version of the EDP.
Okay.
But now but it is a flanker with a difference to it.
Yes.
Now finally they made a direct flanker to the original that I feel is modern, that I really enjoy wearing, that I know a lot of people will enjoy if I overspray this one, guys, because it's not the strongest of scents. So yeah, I am going to, between these two, I am definitely going to choose the EDP, and it sounds like you are.
Yes, I'm definitely leaning towards the EDP, but I am gonna say this: if you are a guy and you are the kind of guy who only has one fragrance in your collection, please don't let it be this one, because you can really smell so much better just by going with another one.
So yeah, that's how we feel about these two. We prefer the EDP, but again, the EDT is a classic for a reason. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this comparison. If you did, please do drop a like on it. Thank you, I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to head on over to Sandra Solomon Fragrance channel. I'm gonna link to her channel in the description below. Check her out, sub to her, sub to me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.